Hi, my name is Father Jeremiah, and I'm from Grace Anglican Church here in Gastonia, North Carolina, and today I want to talk about why I wear this unique and strange looking shirt when I'm out and about doing ministry. This is called a clergy shirt. Many ordained pastors within the wider Christian tradition wear shirts similar to this, whether it's a full wraparound collar like mine is today, or if it's just a little white tab in the very center of the collar, whether it's black, blue, gray, or white even sometimes. These are all types of what's called clergy shirts. And ordained pastors sometimes wear them to mark themselves off as pastors within the church. For myself, I have three primary reasons for why I almost always wear my clergy shirt. The first reason is that it de-emphasizes my personality. You see, I have a lot of strange things I like. I love sci-fi, I love Transformers, I love Doctor Who, which those both fall under sci-fi. And sometimes I wear, therefore, Doctor Who shirts or Transformers t-shirts because those are things that I love, those are hobbies that I have. And so those emphasize an aspect of my personality, whereas when I wear this shirt, you don't know that about me. You just see me as a priest within the church, as a pastor serving a congregation of Christ's people. And that's good. It doesn't matter what I like or dislike. What matters is that I'm a pastor when I'm wearing this shirt. You don't need to know all those other things about me right away. You just need to know that I am a pastor who can give you spiritual counsel, who can answer questions that you may have about the Christian faith. And that's good. My personality doesn't matter in those moments. What matters is the historic theology of the church, the historic church's understanding of Scripture. Those things matter. A second reason that I like wearing this shirt is it's a type of uniform. Policemen, firemen, military, various kinds of people have uniforms that they wear that denotes their calling, that marks them off from other people. It doesn't make them better than other people. It just simply marks them off as someone who has a special calling. And when you see a police officer and you're in trouble, you know that there's a police officer I can go to and ask for help. If you see a house on fire and you see a bunch of guys wearing fireman uniforms, you know that those are firemen who are there to try to save that house, that building that is up and that's on fire. And that's a good thing, to know what someone is. And so I wear this clergy collar and this clergy shirt to denote that I'm a pastor. Part of it is it's my uniform. I can't be an anonymous Christian. It's easy just to hide that part of who I am, to just go out with casual clothes on all the time and to avoid people knowing what I do for a living. To let people avoid knowing that I'm a Christian with a particular calling to be a pastor within the Church of Jesus Christ. And so I can't avoid that when I have this collar on. People come up and they ask me, are you a pastor? Where do you pastor? What church are you part of? People ask those questions because of this collar. They come up and ask other questions about the faith, about who Jesus is, why we do certain things as Christians, why we believe certain things. I get to answer those questions because I have this collar on, and people wouldn't necessarily just come up and start up those conversations with me if I didn't have this collar. A third reason for why I wear this clergy shirt, why I wear this particular collar most of the time, in fact, is that it represents my enslavement to Christ. St. Paul in the Bible often talked about Christians being bondservants or slaves of Christ, that they belonged to Him and were to do what He called them to do. They were to go out and serve Him and serve others and love others as they encountered them and help them in their needs. This collar represents a slave collar, an iron collar that slaves in the ancient world would wear when they were being moved from one place to another at times. Now, just like you might put a collar on your dog and put a leash on it and drag them around, that's how slaves were treated sometimes. And this collar reminds me that I am a slave to Christ, that I go where He tells me to go, that I'm sent where He sends me, that I don't have a choice in that. I am called to serve His church as a shepherd, as an under-shepherd of Christ, as the good shepherd. And so I wear this collar quite often, simply because I am a slave, and that I've been given a unique calling to shepherd and protect, to guard, to defend, to teach and train God's people. And so I wear this collar for the sake of hiding who I am, for the sake of letting people know that I'm a pastor, that I'm a priest, and also as a reminder to myself as a symbol of my enslavement in this calling as an under-shepherd of Jesus. I hope that helps you understand why I wear this collar, why other pastors that you might see wearing whether a tab collar or a full collar like this wear them, is that people will know that they're pastors and that they are someone they can talk to.